Good morning. Hello. Can you hear me, James?
Yes, beautifully. Thank you.
Wonderful. A joy to be here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Truth, for setting us up. I love how it seems like Spirit, starts the ball rolling, like there's a theme going on. I just feeling so blessed. So today's talk might be short, and then we'll get on to messages and things like that. But I'm wondering if you all are hearing some of the same things I'm hearing, that there's a shift coming, there's a change coming, that people can feel something is changing in the world. And I decided, not only do I feel it, not only am I hearing it from so many different places and people who surprise me, who don't even come across as being actively intuitive by any means. But what I'm realizing is it's time to just go ahead and say, the shift is not coming. The change is not coming. It is already happening. We have already passed the starting point. Listening to Truth's words, reminding us that we are connected to infinite love, infinite life, consciousness. The fact that we're having conversations like that in our hybrid formats, in our Zoom formats across social media, this is part of the proof that we're already there. But I was in the supermarket yesterday, so story time, and I grabbed a couple of things off the shelf, and they made me realize, yes, the change for a better world, even though it's having a messy start, it's already begun. It's happening now around us. It's happening so naturally that it's showing up on the shelf of the supermarket as a monk fruit sweetener. That is to say, we're already getting to where healthier sweeteners that will not make us liable for diabetes, MS, all these other conditions, they're already on the shelves. And frankly, when humans start doing something that makes money, that's good for us, that's when you know they're actually going to do it. That's when you know we've turned a corner. When they start making money off of doing the right thing, then you know humans are finally on a better track. I realized also, it made me think when I saw that on the shelf that they're talking about electric cars will be the only kind made in just a few years. Even here in the US, certainly in Europe and in other parts of the world, again, I'd love to say that humanity comes to its tipping point of doing the right thing because we have kumbaya moments. But let's be honest, we've come from such a messy childhood as a species, such a messy and painful how do you call it, adolescence as a species. But when they're talking about they're going to make their money making cars by making cleaner cars that are good for our world, the shift is already happening. And I'm saying this to you so that you are encouraged, so that you know that just like the generations before they saw airplanes in the sky, and that was normal, not seeing airplanes, we are the generation for whom not seeing travelers from other places, or it used to be us not leaving the planet, having commercial space flight was the reality. But we're now the generation that will have commercial space flight. How do I know this? Because we've now had billionaires in space. I mean, billionaires in space. When they take the first flights showing that it's safe or it's fun, then us traveling to space, us normal folks booking flights, like one day people started booking flights and airplanes became normal. Space travel truly will become normal for us too. And there is a place out in the Pacific where there's a garbage patch that is the size approximately of Texas, I think. You're welcome to look that up. People are making money off of cleaning it. People are starting to clean it at all. This means that humans are finding their way, whether it's through greed or self-interest, to finally having a better world. We are living at the tipping point. My other favorite example is people saying they won't come back to work because the pay isn't good enough, and people marching in the streets of all colors saying enough is enough. All lives really matter because we're saying Black and Native BIPOC lives matter. People standing up for the ecology, for our ecosystem in new ways. The shift is happening. Congratulations to us. Congratulations to us. So what happens next? What will we need to see that will show us that it's going to continue? One thing, we're going to see more businesses getting with the idea that folks want good solutions. So they'll start to sell us solutions like monk fruit sweetener and electric cars. But we need to see them do something. We need big business to think bigger. So I am saying that what we need to look for and perhaps hope for, act for, intend is big businesses who switch to a peacetime economy. Finally, we're saying, futurists like myself, that you'll know we're finally well forward when these companies realize we're not saying don't make money. We know better. You're going to want to make your money, but you can make it selling us solutions to our problems, because as a planet, people have hit such a bad spot that they're saying, not because we know we're each other and we love each other, but because we're all suffering so badly, we've had enough. And we're actually just simply saying, we can solve problems without hurting each other. War is old tech. Not even it's a big, joyful, juicy, peaceful deal. War is old tech. Sell us a better solution. We think we can do things, come to recognize common ground and find ways to work together without hurting each other. I'm saying it, the word is spreading. Solving our problems by war is like trying to fix a mobile phone with a hammer. Enough. The world has said enough, and we're ready for and will pay for peaceful solutions, joyful transportation that's clean, a planet that has companies that spend their money on advertising how good they do, how well they do by us all, that they're cleaning things and solving things and healing things. They can still make their money, and we can have a better world. And I'm declaring for all of us that it's begun. And this is Miss Uni. And then the other thing that we can do to help make the world a better place, we can just be ourselves. How about that? You know you've reached a tipping point when the only thing that you've got to do, that the universe is asking of you, is that you be your best, truest self. Nice, kind, fun, caring, intelligent, joyful, intuitive. Go be intuitive. Expand your intuition. Know that you are one with the universe. Walk out the house knowing you are one with each other and everyone, that you intend well, and you expect to see good in the world. And let's see what fun, what joy, what advancement we can have. I declare the shift is already happening. It's already here. It's already us just choosing to have a good, joyful, intuitive, connected world and life. And I'm down for the fun. Blessings.